ioEther. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. So, yeah, I'm back. I'm still alive. I'm sorry I haven't posted anything in a while. I've still been working some pretty crazy hours, and then of course Christmas and family stuff just took priority. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to be able to start putting out some content this week so that you guys have something to watch. Anyways, in the meantime, this is Lurpy is a tier 6 game on Live Oaks, and he is in the FV304, or otherwise known as Bert the Avenger. I don't know if we're going to do any avenging today, but it should be a fun game to watch nevertheless. Wow, if I can... Yeah, I always forget you can go through those. But then you can't go through... I'm not going to start complaining about stuff you can and cannot go through in World of Tanks. Because obviously, you know, it would be weird if there's wooden structures scattered around the map that you can't go through. But concrete ones that you can. Oh no, wait, that happens already, doesn't it? Probably not going to land a shot on T-37 unless he drives in a straight line. No. which he didn't do, and we didn't aim that right, so that wouldn't have worked anyway. T-67 is already getting beat up, but Lurpy is looking to add to that a little bit. He is using the alternative artillery view that puts you in like an angled view, not the top down, so you're not going to see the same obstacles as in the top down view, but you get a better idea as to where your shot's going to go, and so he can see the fact that he's looking just over this ridge and pops the T-67 before I can do much else. Unfortunately, though, we are at the very edge of our range. Are we going to be able to hit this Jackson? Yes! Good lord! Well, that penned the side of him. Poor guy. Nobody wants to get hit like that. Especially in a Jackson. Oh! Oh, he penned a KV-1! What the heck? How did he manage to pen a KV-1? Would he pop it through the... He may have like popped it through the side of the turret, or it's possible that he hit the like a driver's port or something. That was just like a 1 in a million shot. That's the front of a KV-1 to do that. He's just, again trying to take out this KV-1, but it doesn't matter. He's taking it by friendly. He's just gonna wait until the T-20 does something stupid, like tries to sit there. I don't think the T-20 actually sat there. I think Lurpy needed to predict the T-20's moves and then fire it to where he's going to be, not firing. Ooh, so sad the T-20 didn't keep pushing forward. Unfortunately, though, you do have to realize the whole top of this map is just open. So the enemy team's going to be pushing all the way to our base. And it looks like the VK might be AFK. And so this line of defense is really our first line of defense, which is bad. We also have something else AFK behind the VK, but I can't see what it is. Yeah, it looks like it's the experimental. Of course, it's one of our biggest tanks. Well, I guess it is a tier 7 game, so tier 5 probably isn't one of our biggest tier-wise, but it's our biggest tank, right? Yeah, that's how that works. Totally. T-34 is going to go down. The Skoda is looking to get some shots in, and so Lurpy is looking to hit it next time it pokes out, and it does. And we clipped the front of it. That shell obviously didn't pen, but that's okay. It just did a little bit of splash damage and basically made the guy look silly. He's going to move back into our shot though, and Matt is going to pen through his side. And we're going to take him out. There's an IS sitting tracked with his back end towards us. So if we can get this shell out and into him, yeah, before he can put his tracks back on, it's likely that we can keep him pinned here. Now, unfortunately, because the default World Tanks thing does not show you your actual reload time, I don't know if Lurpy's reload time is under 10 seconds or not. And I don't have mods on this yet because I keep wanting to move it to a I can't move it anymore. What was I thinking about? I don't know. I did recently get a beautiful solid state, like 500 gig drive though, that I want to move a bunch of my games over to. And so that was the reasoning I didn't move this, or I didn't put mods on this thing. I was going to move it, and then I just haven't done that. So now I can't, unfortunately. But I will be putting the new version of World of Tanks on that thing, and then put some mods on it, and it should stay there forever. Should be good. In the meantime, let's go to the shot went long, which turned out to be beautiful, and hit exactly where we need it to hit. And this FV is about to die. No, yeah, we weren't gonna pick that up. But that is the game, and it was a maybe not as intense a game as normal, but it still was a lot of fun to watch. That poor Jackson in KB1 though. Mastery badge, second class, bruiser, and then unfortunately nothing else. And so, as much as this wasn't like the action-packed games that were kind of like, wow, me and talking today. As much as this wasn't one of the action-packed games that we've been having of late, this was still a really well-played game in the FV304. And the fact that he did as much damage as he did, and only got a second class, means that some people are pumping out some serious damage in this thing. If 2,000 damage and a tier 6 SPG only gets you a second class mastery badge, you kind of want to see what the ace tanker in this thing looks like. 3 kills, and that's still barely 800 experience. This was like the best game you could ever hope for in FV304. This is as close to epic as most people come in this tank, and that's only a few times in their gaming career in this thing. So I kind of wonder how many people are doing like basically playing this non-stop, as some people play the ELC and turning this thing into epically hard, or making it epically hard to get to a decent master badge on it. Makes me wonder what my master badge on it is, but we're not gonna go into that right now. Unfortunately, I didn't get any like assistance damage. Everything he dealt was by himself, which is kind of funny. He wasn't an artillery, especially one that's renowned for tracking and holding tanks in position, while its allies kills the tank. But he didn't get any of that this game. This was all him doing all the heavy lifting. And if you look back at his team, other than the Cheeto with the 2,400 damage, the rest of his team pretty much didn't exist. It didn't do a heck of a lot. So without Lurpy and the Cheeto, this would have been a loss without a doubt. And this was a great game to watch. Thank you so much, Lurpy, for saying this in. This is how you play the 304. If you want to play it in arty mode, get up close and punch shots through people that should not be catching arty shells. Really. That poor Jackson. Thank you all. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.